Welcome to VFM's 3 p.m. News. I am your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. On the local scene, the distribution of $500 to students who performed commendably in the 2024 examinations at CSEC Cape and in the Associate Degree and Teacher Education programs continues this week for those students who have not yet collected. The exercise took place earlier today and will continue tomorrow, March 6th, at the Ministry of Education's main administrative building on Halifax Street in Kingstown from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. On collection, students must present a valid identification card, and if someone else is receiving the award on the student's behalf, that person must have a letter of authorization from the awardee as well as a copy of his or her photo ID. St. Vincent and the Grenadines continues its award-winning streak as a leading nature destination following the announcement of the Destination of the Year Eco Adventures Award. This prestigious recognition was presented to St. Vincent and the Grenadines by the Pacific Area Travel Writers Association, PATWA, International Travel Awards Council during the world's leading travel trade fair taking place from March 4th to 6th in Berlin, Germany. PATWA, a globally recognized professional organization and an affiliate member of UN Tourism, annually acknowledges outstanding contributions in the travel and the tourism industry during the ITB Berlin Trade Fair, which attracts around 10,000 exhibitors from over 180 countries and regions. The recognition of this accolade further showcases St. Vincent and the Grenadines' commitment to balancing economic prosperity with environmental preservation, setting a precedent for sustainable tourism practices in the Caribbean and beyond. Minister of Tourism, Honorable Carlos James, expressed gratitude for the recognition, stating that we are honored to receive the Destination of the Year Eco Adventures Award from PATWA. This recognition reflects our unwavering commitment to sustainable tourism and our dedication to preserving St. Vincent and the Grenadines' pristine natural beauty. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves said today that there will still be tensions after the International Court of Justice, ICJ, delivers a judgment in the decades-old border dispute between Guyana and Venezuela. Whichever way they go, you're still going to have tensions, Dr. Gonsalves said, speaking on radio earlier today. Prime Minister Gonsalves, who serves as an interlocutor based on the Argyll Agreement signed between the two countries here in December 2023, said the ICJ may deliver its judgment sometime later this year or early next year. Last weekend, Guyana alerted the Caribbean community CARICOM and the international community to the presence of a Venezuelan naval vessel that remained near its oil assets for about 4 hours. Since then, the United States, France, CARICOM, the Commonwealth, as well as the Organization of American States, OAS, have all called on Venezuela to not engage in further provocation by threatening ExxonMobil's floating production storage and offloading vessel. In original news, with 47 murders reported for February this year, Jamaica has recorded its lowest monthly homicide tally in 25 years, according to the Minister of Information, Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon. She made the announcement on Tuesday at the weekly post-cabinet media briefing at Jamaica House, where she also shared that murders were down 35% year-to-date compared with a similar period in 2024. We need to put that in context. That is the lowest monthly count since 2000. In 25 years, this has been the lowest number of murders in a month, she emphasized, adding that Jamaica Constabulary Force should be celebrated for the marked reduction in murders. The Mays Private School at Sobrianville, Georgetown, Guyana was completely destroyed by a fire early this morning. According to Newsroom Guyana, early reports indicate that the fire started before 8 a.m. today. A parent said a small fire was seen inside one of the buildings, and though efforts were made to extinguish it, the fire spread rapidly. Minister of Education Priya Maningchand told reporters that the government of Guyana will provide the necessary support to the school, particularly in accommodating the students. The school had more than 1,000 students enrolled. Meanwhile, as the investigations continue into this morning's devastating fire that gutted the 33-year-old private school, the administration of the school has revealed that the building which housed the various levels of the school was uninsured. The school's administration explained that the building was in the process of being insured, but the documentation was not yet finalized, leaving the property uninsured. A cause of the fire is still to be officially determined. In news on the international scene, China has warned the United States it is ready to fight any type of war after hitting back against President Donald Trump's mounting trade tariffs. The world's top two economies have edged closer to a trade war after President Trump slapped more tariffs on all Chinese goods. China quickly retaliated, imposing 10 to 15% tariffs on U.S. farm products. If war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end, China's embassy said on X, reposting a line from a government statement on Tuesday. It is some of the strongest rhetoric so far from China since Donald Trump became president and comes as leaders gathered in Beijing for the annual National People's Congress. And finally on the news at this hour, the U.S. Supreme Court has rejected a request by the Trump administration to withhold nearly $2 billion in payments to foreign aid organizations for work they have already performed for the government. According to the BBC, the top court today upheld a lower court ruling ordering the administration to release the funds to contractors and grant recipients of the U.S. Agency for International Development and the State Department. Since taking office, President Donald Trump has cut numerous aid programs and placed most U.S. aid staff on leave or dismissed them. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. Do join us at 5:30 when we will bring you our next newscast.